YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Too Real Don back in the building with another banger for y'all, you feel me? As you can see by the title and the thumbnail, today I will be telling y'all the truth about being a YouTuber and what it takes to be a YouTuber. Okay, so one, you gotta be real consistent. Like, it's so hard being consistent. Like, what people don't tell you about being a YouTuber is like, it's the consistency. Like, you gotta have that mindset. Like in the previous video, make sure y'all go check that out if y'all haven't. But you have to be consistent. You have to really be on your stuff, you feel me? Like, some days you gonna feel out. Those days you really gotta like unless you're feeling sick or something, you should be making a video. Have that mindset of making a video every single day. If you want that lifestyle, if you want to be rich, you want to be famous, if you have to have a mindset of staying consistent, being on your shit, be on your grind, don't get off, don't never get too comfortable, don't ever get too comfortable where you are. If you're doing really good and your numbers on YouTube is doing great, wonderful, perfect, don't ever get too comfortable. Keep going. Push yourself on to see how far you can go with YouTube, bro. You feel me? Another thing, maintaining a consistent schedule. Like, making sure, like, that also goes into what I was just saying. Also going to staying consistent, having a schedule, when to upload. Like me, I try to upload at least like twice a day or twice a week, because it'd be really hard to think about ideas. And I make sure to post at least once every weekend. If I don't post not one weekend, I try and post 3 that week or day, because it'd be really hard for me to think about video ideas. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, it's really hard. Another thing that they don't tell you about being a YouTuber is the editing time. The editing time is it takes up so long. Like, you can tire yourself. You can tire yourself out. My fault. You can tire yourself out by editing. What they don't tell you is editing it's a long process, depending on if you're feeling lazy and you barely don't feel like doing anything. But you also got to think about your video getting corrupted. I ain't gonna lie, I have had some clips get corrupted, and which made me have to re-edit everything all over again. It's just crazy, man. Like, you think you're done, you hit done, and then like your video is just messed up, and it's just all black screen, or it's just messed up, it's corrupted. That's gonna push your limits. I ain't gonna lie. If your video gets corrupted, if you're a YouTuber out there and you're watching this and your video ever got corrupted, you know the feeling of having to re-edit everything you just did. Everything, bro. It takes so long, and it's time consuming also. Like, editing is really time consuming. So be more lenient on these YouTubers, us YouTubers, about pushing more videos out to y'all, because that editing process is not no joke. Unless you're feeling lazy and you just feel like, you feel me, not really cutting anything out your video. And another thing is, it's hard to stand out. Another thing is, it's hard to stand out. It's hard to try to do your own thing on this platform where everybody's doing the same thing over and over and over again, constantly. And you're gonna have some days where it's like, bro, I just thought about that. And like, say if you have friends that do YouTube, or you know people in your community that does YouTube, and you see them do the same video, you don't want to be like them, but like, you feel me, you need content. If you need content, make that content, bro. Don't worry about the other folks, don't worry about the outside noise, bro. Make that content, no matter what, bro. Make that content, bro. If you're trying to get to where you want to be, make that content, bro. You see me making this content, I ain't gonna lie. You see me making this video, make that content, bro. And another thing about being on YouTube, you need to learn to be creative. If you're not creative, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna say you're not gonna make it on YouTube, but if you're not creative, you might not go as far as you want to be. You have to be real creative, for not necessarily real creative, you just have to be necessarily creative. You don't have to necessarily be creative, like that creative, but like, I'm just yapping, but like, you know what I mean. Just be creative, bro. Think of outside the box stuff to do. Get people's attention, get hooks on the titles. Just, you feel me? Yeah. And another thing is, hook your title. The first 10 seconds or first 5 seconds of your video determines if people are going to watch it all the way through or if they're just going to skip and go on to the next video. If your video is not appealing the first 5 or 10 seconds, people are not going to watch your videos, bro. Not going to watch your videos. So make sure you have something catchy and that can draw in attention. You feel me? But yeah, that was my 5 truths about being a YouTuber that people don't tell you, really. Like, some people might tell you, but most big YouTubers don't really say this, what I'm saying right now. Like the hard parts and the hard things that come with being a YouTuber or a content creator. Behind the scenes type shit. You feel me? If you're new, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy 2 Don. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Hope this video helped or gave anybody more, like, a better understanding of being a YouTuber if you want to be one in the future. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. It's your boy 2 Don. I'm out.
Yeah, baby girl, I got choices. Stable, full of them horses. Treat the highway like courses. BBS on top of porcelain. These niggas ain't like me and I ain't like them. Baby girl, don't force it. Your favorite rapper only wearing that shit he wear because I wore it. God, it's us. Don't play me cause they dying.